The game's top teaching professionals use the V1 digital coaching system to provide groundbreaking video analysis for their students. Among them is Hugh Royer, Director of Instruction for the Champions Golf Academy at the Long Bay Club in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
When we sit down with a student, we're teaching a student, we can film, as you can see here on the screen, we can draw all the lines from circles around the head to see how much the head moves, the posture line, which is the vertical line here, and then we have the plane line going back up through the shaft and through the belly button here. This system is by far the best that is available right now, from the standpoint that you can trace it from point to point throughout the swing. You can flip it. I mean, I can literally make Robbie look left-handed here if I wanted to show it to someone that is left-handed. We have the capabilities of printing pictures out throughout the swing. So like when we move this here and we take him to position 2, basically get rid of everything, I can print this out to show him where the club is. It just, even with the lines and everything else on here, it allows us the opportunity to be able to give enough information to the student to where they won't forget. And that's the key. I mean, being able to see it, practice it with your instructor is one thing, but you've got to be able to give them something to take home. So whether it's, we like to do it on paper as well as giving them a disc, whether it's a CD or a DVD. So, it gives them something to take home, to be able to watch over and over, to look at, so that they can stay in touch with what we want them to work on. Hopefully when they come back, they've actually, I would like to say they've overcorrected that to the point of a slight excess, so we milk them back to where it needs to be, and then we can move on to the next problem. But this software and the ability to do what we can do with this, it gives us that opportunity.
The primary objective here is to shorten the learning curve for each student. At the Champions Golf Academy, the V1 allows Hugh and his instructors to do just that by breaking down the swing in sequence and in unparalleled detail.
You can see here as he brings the club back in relation to the plane line at position 2. Now the club works up. We can get him to position 3 here. The club's a little steep, which is what we wanted because his club was a little bit the other way before. But we can come here and draw this down to the plane line. And then as he turns and goes to the top of his backswing, basically the club's in a position where all he has to do is turn. You can see the club is down the line, the club faces square, and then here he comes right back down to impact. Obviously, in a perfect world, we'd like to see his hands in that shaft disappear into that plane line, but this is pretty close and pretty good position.
An added feature of the V1 is its ability to capture and break down a student's swing from multiple angles.
If a student is standing here, this is the face-on view here, this is the down-the-line view into the range, so we can split the screen and record both angles at the same time, so you have the same swing from 2 different angles doing the same thing. We also have another camera that we can put basically against this wall over here to come back, and we can do 3, but my preference is to do 2 at a time because too much information can be an overload. This is by far the system that I prefer and that I wanted to have here at the Academy, and it gives us every opportunity to help take that student to the next level.